The Liberated Metalworkers Union of South Africa is rejecting the appointment of Daniel du Toit as Group CEO of Denel. The union believes that there are many black professionals qualified for the position. In August, Denel said it's committed to prioritizing accelerated transformation with regards to employment equity. For more on this, I'm joined by Siboniso Mdletshe, who is the General Secretary of Limusa. Mr. Mdletshe, good evening. Thanks very much for your time. What is your problem with the appointment of Daniel du Toit as Group CEO of Denel?
Good evening, Vuyo, and good evening to your viewers. Look, Vuyo, our point is very simple on this issue. I will take you back from 2017 when Limusa, through its shop stewards at Denel, raised the matter that we have serious challenges in terms of employment equity, that in senior positions and strategic positions, there is only white males and Indian males. And we were ridiculed as the union by the management at Denel at the time. But when time goes by, there was the decision by Denel that, look, let them make the investigation on these allegations. And there was the panel from Armscor that was chosen to lead the investigation. And in that investigation, we were proven as the union to be correct. In fact, that investigation in the report, it clearly states that white males are dominating and white Indians. So our point here is that there are so many people of other colors who are qualified. There are so many black professionals who are qualified, and we reject this thing of overlooking them.
But the report you're referring to, isn't that the one that refers to Denel Land Systems?
It is.
But then that refers to a specific part of the company, not Denel in its entirety, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Vuyo, it is not only Denel Land System that have the same problem. Denel in its entirety have the same problem. In fact, we do have even the divisions, other divisions. We have a breakdown of what do we have in other departments and other departments. So this Ufester report may be talking to this, but it's Denel in entirety. And we are willing to come forward as Limusa and prove that as well.
But do you as an organization, and I'm looking at your T-shirt, as allies in the Congress movement, that includes the ANC, the SACP, SANCO, and the organization to which you are affiliated, which is COSATU. Do you, in principle, have a problem with a white person being appointed as CEO of any company in 2019?
We have a problem specifically in this issue of Denel. In fact, it's not only our view now. We raised our views before, and now we are being informed by the report. So we are saying we have a problem in this regard because there is a proof that specifically other colors are being overlooked by Denel. So we are not saying we are anti-whites, whites or Indians must go away or something. But what we are specifically saying is that all other races must be looked at. And based on that, we were hoping that Denel would be able to implement the recommendations as per the report of Ester. And unfortunately, we have seen them continuing to do what they are doing. And by the way, Vuyo, if I were to inform you, the other issue that we are having, which seeks to prove exactly what we are saying on Denel, trying to make sure that they only employ or hire white people, There is a position of the CFO at Denel, which last year they have fired the black professional, and by now, from where we are sitting, from the information that we have received, there is a white person who was not even coming from within Denel, who were taken outside. And when we asked as the union about this person and about the procedures that were followed, we were told that, no, look, this person, because we were told that there were no monies at Denel. We were told that, look, this person is volunteering. We were shocked to say at such a strategic position there can be CFO, the whole CFO, that is a volunteer. But that's what we've got. The black person we get rid of, and the white person we are told is volunteering.
Is that what you were told by the company on record? In other words, because what you're saying, please clarify if I'm getting it all wrong. From what you're saying, you're suggesting that there was no process, first of all, which is a big problem. Secondly, you saying that you were merely told that Mr. Du Toit is a volunteer and that has been accepted and therefore case closed. Is that what actually happened?
We are still by now calling upon the company to show us the process that were followed. From where we are sitting, we are not aware of any process that were followed. And in fact, we are not sure of any policy. We don't know of any policy of Denel that says that there can be a CFO that is a volunteer. As to how we were informed, look, as the union, this is how we operate. There are shop stewards internally in the company, and there are local structures, provincial and national structures. So it is through the shop stewards and the provincial leadership that we were told to say that there is this CFO who is volunteering, who is not getting paid because there were no monies at Denel.
As Limusa, is there something you are planning to do about it?
Look, Vuyo, our first step is that we really want to engage the minister in the DPE, Comrade Pravin Gordhan. We really want to engage the minister and ask him to intervene in this matter. In fact, we want that the recommendations of Wofester report be implemented in full. So we are going to engage the minister. And in fact, if needs be, we are also going to call upon the parliament to intervene here, because Denel is not just any company. This is a state-owned entity.
And that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks very much for your time this evening. And that is Siboniso Mdletshe, who is the General Secretary of Limusa. They are rejecting the appointment of Daniel du Toit as Group CEO of Denel. The union believes that there are a lot of black professionals qualified for this position.